What's up, guys? Welcome to the fourth installment of our rookie mini-series. Today we're focusing on Cam Akers, the new Los Angeles Rams running back, picked in the second round, pick number 52. You can see the rest of his combine stats right here. In Florida State, he played 3 years there. His rookie year, his freshman year was very successful. He had over 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns on the ground, including 1 in the air, so 8 touchdowns total. Sophomore year, he kind of went down a little bit with 700 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 2 in the air. So the touchdown stayed the same. He just dipped in yardage. And then last year, before he got drafted, he went for 1,144 yards. His touchdowns in the air or on the ground improved to 14, and then he added 4 in the air, so 18 total touchdowns. So huge jump in numbers. He put up, as you could see in the combine, he put up 20 on the bench press, which so far of the rookie running backs that we've talked about, he put up the most there, showing that he has some strength in his arms. As far as catching the ball out of the backfield, we already talked about his receiving touchdowns, but he's caught 69 balls over the 3 years. So adds a little bit of element to the receiving game. He is my, and I had it, I'm sorry. He is my 4th overall rookie on my list. I know that's a little high for some people, but I love the landing spot, and we've seen it. I mean, I'm not comparing him to Todd Gurley at all, but when the Rams can run the ball, they are a very successful unit. They have the receivers to kind of take away from the run game, or to kind of add to the run game. So you can't just focus right on you can't stack the box with the kind of receivers that they have. So I think Cam Akers, as long as he's there, as long as Cooper Kupp's there, Robert Woods. They just went out and drafted Van Jefferson. So as long as they have a threat to pass the ball, I think the run game is going to be opened up.
Yeah, no, and you kind of already mentioned the fluctuation in his statistics in college. A lot of that's due to Florida State's offensive line really struggled, and they went through a lot of turnover. So the fact that he was able to put up those numbers are really impressive, and I think he's a 3-down back. Being a Rams fan, I was excited when they did draft him. The biggest thing I'm concerned with short term is that they're going to go with a running back by committee with Henderson and Malcolm Brown, and I think that's the scenario that we're going to see. I also, by the way, have him as my 4th rookie off the board. I do still love this landing spot, even though I think it's going to be a committee for the first season. But I think Akers is far and away the most talented running back of that group, so I do expect him, at least by the midway point, to take over that position in full. And I do think, you already mentioned this, the entire Rams offense flows through a good running back. You saw how much Jared Goff struggled last year as Todd Gurley lost a lot of his explosiveness. So I do think it's a great landing spot for him. Once again, I think he's more of a long-term play. I've mentioned this previously as well. I'm not concerned about the Rams offensive line. They're still a very young unit. They showed a lot of improvement, and if they can continue to improve, that's only going to help his case and makes it an even better landing spot for him.
And this is one of those running backs where if you're picking towards like the middle or the back half of the first round in your rookie drafts, and you know that you really don't have a chance at your Jonathan Taylors and possibly your DeAndre Swifts or your Clyde Edwards-Hilairs, you have a chance of picking Cam Akers because of the versatility at wide receiver that's out there. So, and we'll be talking about the wide receivers too, but there is some hope back there. If you want to move up a couple spots, if somebody's willing to trade with you, you could probably move up a couple spots just to see if you could get Cam Akers. But I just got him at pick 9 in a mock draft that we're doing. So I thought for sure I was going to be stuck with one of the wide receivers. And I use that word stuck it kind of loosely because it's not really stuck with a wide receiver. There's some good names out there. But if I'm choosing my first player, I usually want it to be a running back. And to get one of these stud running backs that's going to be, at the end of the day, he's going to be the 3-down back by the end of the season at the 9th pick in the draft. I'll take that all day long.